Hey YouTube, welcome back to Dwayne's World. So are you ready for your green up? Well, I am. That's why I'm going to get my scalp on today. You better stay tuned. Alright, so before I get into the actual scalp action today, I want to give you guys a quick update here on the back lawn. You know, if you look at my lawn, it still looks very similar to what it looked like in my last video, where the majority of it is dormant. However, when I look at my 10-day forecast, we're going to be getting some warmer temperatures, and that's definitely going to put the lawn into go mode, which will bring a lot of the green to the surface. Now, when I kind of zoom in here on the canopy, as you guys can see, I am getting a little bit of green up coming through, and that's telling me that it is that time that I should be doing my final scalp. Now during my pre-scalp, I did pre-scalp to about 5/8 of an inch. During this scalp, I'm going to take the Tru-Cut down to 1/2 inch, and I think that's going to be a really, really good scalp height to allow the Bermuda to grow up and be able to maintain when we kick off this growing season somewhere between 5/8 and 3/4. All right, so let me give you guys also a quick update here on the Celcius Certainty combo that I threw down fairly recently on one of my most recent videos. Now you may look at this area and say, well, geez, Dwayne, it doesn't look like the Celcius and Certainty combo is working. But, let's go in for a closer look. And as you guys can see here, a lot of that POA is not living its best days. You can see some yellowing. Now, yes, it's still green in a lot of areas. However, a lot of it is starting to die. Let me show you a different area here. As you guys can see here, although it's green, you can tell there's a little bit of wilting going on in there, and that herbicide is absolutely going to work. In this particular case here, it's a lot more aggressive, so all that's needed again is a little more time. All right, so here she is, the Trucut C25. Now this particular mower does have the Honda GX 160 motor, a 7-blade reel, a Reel Roller's front groove roller, which I absolutely love. But this mower does not belong to me. This mower belongs to a buddy of mine named Joel. Now, for those of you that have not seen it, I did feature this on Season 2, Episode 1 here on Dwayne's World, where I did my pre-scalp, where I scalped down my lawn to about 5/8 of an inch. So today we're going to finish the scalp by taking this mower to 1/2 inch. You know, I absolutely love this Tru-Cut. It's an absolute workhorse. It's built like a tank, and I absolutely can see why so many people are huge fans of this particular mower. In fact, it's really made me think that this is the next mower that I need to be looking at and possibly picking up, because I absolutely love the way it performed. And we're going to see how well it does today with the final scalp. All right, so just a couple things I wanted to point out before we go ahead and start our scalp. You know, I did do a video where I did replace this carburetor because of some surging issues that I was having. And you guys may remember that from the first episode where I did that pre-scalp. The other thing I wanted to mention is on the height of cut adjustment. This particular notch here, based on the manual, is at 5/8 of an inch. We're going to drop it down 1 notch to bring it to 1/2 inch, and that's where we're going to keep it to be able to do our final scalp. All right, so I have not started this mower since I did that carb video. Let's see if it starts up on 1 pull. Go ahead and move our gas to the on position. Go ahead and switch it to the on position as well. Have our choke set, and let's give it a pull. Oh yeah. There's smoke coming out, that's okay. Move our choke. That's about half throttle there. I'm going to let it warm up. But as you guys can tell, still absolutely no surging, which is exactly what we're looking for. the mowing here for just a moment here and show you guys 1/2 inch, 7/8. Absolutely is doing the work. All right, so first pass done. Very excited about that. 1/2 inch, looking really good. Gonna show you guys here in just a minute. But one thing I wanted to mention is as I was going around that last perimeter pass, you may have noticed I was going really slow. That was on purpose. And the reason why I was going slow is because number one, that Tru-Cut's not mine. So the last thing I want to do is mow concrete with it, because I've seen and read too many bad stories recently where, you know, people have accidentally nicked the concrete, whether it be with their bed knife, whether it be with their reel. And it's the last thing I want to do, especially on a mower that actually doesn't belong to me. So whenever you are mowing up against that concrete, please take extra care. This is also why I absolutely love the rotary scissors, because now I don't have to worry so much about having to get right up to the concrete, and I'll still be able to get a great looking result because of those rotary scissors. Yeah, so with that, let's go ahead and see what kind of result we got. Oh yeah, absolutely loving it. You know, I wasn't going for stripe action, but you can absolutely tell where, you know, that front roller absolutely makes a difference when it comes to striping. Let me go ahead and turn it around here. All right, so there we go. Absolutely looking good. Again, I'm gonna do one more pass going in this direction here, and I think we'll be done with the scalp. And with that, let's go ahead and get our mow on. All right, so now that our scalp is done, I'm going to go ahead and break out the rotary scissors and edger attachment and clean up those edges. All right, this is where I really love the rotary scissors. It's almost like having a real mower on a stick. I absolutely love the way it performs. Especially in this area here, as you guys can tell, it's lower than the actual concrete. So this is really gonna help me level out the grass. All right, the Eagle Edger absolutely does a great job giving you that very crisp edge that we all want when you're up here next to the concrete. You know, the rotary scissors absolutely performed extremely well. You know, this is where, again, if you did not get right up to the concrete, it's okay. Because what the rotary scissors allow you to do is get up right to it, and you don't see that line between where your real mower was and your rotary scissors were, really just allowing for a very seamless transition from the turf to the concrete. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what it looks like now. Ah, not too bad, not too bad. Not going for stripe action, just gonna get as much of this dead dormant Bermuda off the lawn as we can here. Let me go ahead and flip it around. All right, so there she is, the Trucut putting in the work. Another full basket. And I'll be honest, I have nowhere to put it. I'm full. All my trash cans are full. I gotta figure it out. But go ahead and take a look here. It's looking pretty good. Very excited about the way the lawn is coming out. I think we're going to be in a really, really good place here as we kick off the spring season and as our temperatures go up. All right, so let me take you down to the turf here. As you guys can see here, there's still quite a bit of the dormant Bermuda still left, but as you guys can see, there is some green popping through, and that's exactly what we want. You know, as it starts to heat up here, that is absolutely going to come through, and we're going to have a lush, beautiful Bermuda lawn. There we go. Finally done with the scalp. You know, there's a lot of grass clippings, a lot of wear, and I don't mean just on the mower. But truth be told, FY23, Season 2, Episode 8 here on Dwayne's World, absolutely the easiest scalp I've ever done. And it's simply because of that Trucut. That Trucut is an absolute workhorse. It's an absolute beast and a tank of a mower. You know, the guys over at Real Rollers, obviously they sell those Trucuts, and now I can absolutely see why they believe in those, because they are phenomenal machines. You know, nothing against my cow trimmer, nothing against my McLean. In fact, maybe a comparison video in the future here. But even without a comparison, you know, I would say that the Trucut absolutely performs, and it's one of the best mowers you can buy out there. If you're interested in one, give these guys a call. I'm sure they'll take care of you. You know, Lee and the guys over there are real mower enthusiasts, and that's why they're so good at what they do, because they're passionate about it like you and I are. So again, that Trucut, I can't rave enough about it. And Joel, thank you so much for lending it to me. You know, I'll get it back to you. I'll get it all sharpened up. You know, I'll do a back lap on it. I'll probably put it on video for you guys to see as well. But very happy with the start of FY23. And with that, be excellent and party on.